Hey everyone, it's Pete Dalliday. Welcome to another edition of Hometown PTBO, and this is a hometown kid right here. This is Dan Hick, born and raised right here in East City, where we're shooting this right here, a couple kilometers away, maybe two at the most.
Not far at all.
Caddy Street, right?
Yep, short walk.
Where your parents are still hanging out.
They are.
Right? Your
yep.
dad's like the mayor of Caddy Street by now, I would think, right? Or has been for a long time?
Most definitely,
yeah. Okay, so you're born and raised there. You go to Armour Heights.
Armour Heights
So
Public
you're
School.
a walker. That's like a half a block away.
It is, yeah. I can see it from my house.
Then off to Tass.
Off to Tass, yep.
And that's where you got your passion for music? That's where you really kind of started to dive into it?
Yeah, it was a very arts-driven school. Yeah, It was great. I really enjoyed going to Tass, yeah.
And all these years later, here you are. You're kind of dabbling a bit more into it. I mean, on the side still, but it must feel like a full-time gig at times.
It is nowadays, especially with the music that's coming out and the videos that I'm doing. Yeah, it's a full-time job, and then also finding time to be creative and writing and recording myself and promoting myself and managing myself and lining up gigs and all that as well.
But you're getting a little help from your kids though. It's kind of turned into a family affair. They're shooting your videos. They're helping out.
It's a full family affair. Yeah, my eldest son. Yeah, he helps me with the recordings on his laptop and that, and in the studio at our house. So that's great. And then my youngest son, he's a photographer, videographer, and he shoots all my videos, and he's doing a great job of it.
That's awesome. It's kind of cool that you're able to do that. Let's talk about this Armour Hill song, because anyone that's from Peterborough kind of knows what Armour Hill is. If you're watching this from outside of Peterborough, well, you know, I don't know, look it up. But we'll tell you a little bit about it. It's traditionally, it's known for two things, right? The Toboggan Hill. Right?
Yes.
And a few injuries over the years because you can really get going. And then like the upper part of Armour Hill where it's been known that, you know, maybe some teenagers, some young adults have gone up there to get some alone time, we'll call it. What was the inspiration behind it? Was it the tobogganing? Was it the parking or a bit of both?
It was a bit of both for sure, yeah. I always wanted to write a song about my hometown and just thinking back of the old days when we were teenagers and that. And I started writing this song, and I kind of wanted to make it a poppy kind of dance song, but right away, I said to my wife, like, this just isn't working, and I slowed it right down, and it was like, wow, the groove of that's like an early 60s almost, kind of, so I thought I should write a song like Blueberry Hill, Found My Thrill, kind of, and then it was like, well, here's Armour Hill, you know, like that was the make-out point, that was inspiration point, you know, so let's write a song about Armour Hill, and it came together incredibly fast.
Slow dance that night lasted on Armour Hill.
And you're getting some great reaction from people that can relate to it a little bit, including some famous people.
Most definitely, Yeah, some people have sent me messages right away, including 3 Days Grace sent me some messages telling me about their personal memories about Armour Hill and how it turned them off of some alcohol back in the day. There's some great stories that everybody has a story about Armour Hill.
So you talk about the 3 Days Grace guys, and I'm sure any celebrity from Peterborough, whether it be a former hockey player, musician, whatever that's got on, can relate to this.
I love when you are far. We can wish on that star.
I remember Ty Domi, I used to go to Tass with him, and we said, come to Armour Hill with us. We ride the GT snow racers down. He's like, come on, man, we're in like grade 10 or whatever. Like, isn't that kind of a kid thing? And then he went and he was like, Dan, that was the best time I ever had in my life last night. That was the best time I've had in years. It was so much fun.
And probably more dangerous than actually playing and fighting in the NHL. You can get going pretty good. And before we wrap it up, I mean, Armour Hill, toboggan-wise, actually used to be higher. They planted some trees back in, the 90s maybe, to kind of make it a little safer?
Yeah, it was a great idea, because some kids are like, you shouldn't be going from that high up, man, because it kind of turns a little bit, has a bit of a curve, and
And if you got your sled or whatever going pretty good, you'd end up on the other side of Armour Road, into the Ayatt's house or something, you know?
True, yeah.
Okay, so people can find it on YouTube, and you got another song going where you've done your video in town, and got anything else coming down the pipe?
I'm currently writing more songs as we speak, but check out all the videos. If you check out my one song, it's called Forever or Never. It was shot in Peterborough here my son and I, we went around to all the murals in town and just shot me playing guitar or walking in front of them, and you'll see all the incredible artwork in Peterborough, and some of you might recognize and some you might not even notice.
Lost in moments, remembering why they are still there.
Like
Yeah.
underneath the Hunter Street Bridge.
Yeah.
Fantastic
It's a-
artwork that I don't know how many people know is there, but
Yeah, it's kind of
incredible.
a hidden gem in a way, right?
For sure.
All our guests that do shots here, I always recommend going to East City Coffee Shop afterwards. But you were born and raised here, so you've been going there since a kid. So.
Since it was Fontaine Sports.
Yeah, you know all about it. But listen, congratulations on the success, and good luck down the road, my man.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right,
Pete.
Brian.
That was
Dan Hick,
great.
everyone, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching Hometown PTBO, brought to you by the Pile Group, CIBC, Wood Gundy.